Hello, welcome once again to All India Management Students Community AIMSC, the Skill India Initiative, the ProQuest competition preparation comprehensive classes. Once again, we welcome you to the competition preparation comprehensive classes by AIMSC, taking you to the coaching area and the academic zone, briefing you about the program. We will help you supporting the coaching with the study material, live sessions, mentorship, and all about your career counselings to help you build a better career for a vibrant life. We support you with the 24/7 support system for doubts and discussion to ensure you get all your confusions and doubt clears at the time. Taking you to the knowledge areas including quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, data interpretation and verbal ability, the four key knowledge areas which are common to all the competition preparations including management exams like CAT, UGC NET, even government jobs and banking jobs. We ensure you this 15 days knowledge booster live session will help you create understanding, formulas, short tricks, skill training for your mind using questions, assessment and discussion. The team will work on a skill builder strategy with you to help you understand not just the question but to create a thinking pattern, to create an analytical thinking methodology to help you find the right solution using a simple, easy pathway based on knowledge quotient, analytical thinking and conceptual modeling. We will help you visualizing, helping and improving the mental calculations and giving you a format to relate the things and find out and crack the questions at the easiest. So briefing you the same, we will take you to today's session based on mensuration. The word mensuration itself brings you two ideas. As you see on the screen, it shows area and perimeter. Area and perimeter in two-dimensional shapes, and on the other note, mensuration shows surface area and volume in three-dimensional shapes. So taking you to the knowledge zone, we're gonna discuss the mensuration topic with regard to two-dimensional shapes and three-dimensional shapes. And let me confirm, is the screen is visible to everybody? If you feel any such kind of inconveniency in the visibility, let us know in the chat box. If you feel any such doubt, do convey us, unmute yourself. We would like to interact with you personally to sort any such inconveniency if you feel I'd missed the session. So, taking you to the knowledge zone and beginning with the main area. Let me change the slide. Okay then, coming to the area, the topic, dimensional shapes, the two-dimensional shapes. As you see on the screen, the idea of two-dimensional shapes, those shapes which can be drawn on paper, but they cannot be bring out to the real world. These are two-dimensional, having length and breadth. Let me recall the list for you. Triangle, parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, square, kite, trapezium and circle. These are the lists of the prominent two-dimensional shapes having length and breadth drawn on paper. And with these two-dimensional shapes, we will work out two quantities, perimeter and area. Let us discuss what the perimeter is. Sum of all sides, length of outer boundary. If a two-dimensional shape or square is given to you, you need to find out the length of boundary, the outer lines. You need to find out the outer sides. What is the length of outer boundary? The sum of all sides. In that case, perimeter is used. So perimeter is basically a concept related to the boundary sides, the outer sides of the figure. You need to add the sides and get the value of length of outer boundary. It is the outer boundary. For example, if there is a field and you have to keep a wire, you have to fence. You get it? You have to fence the field. The field is rectangle in shape. Around the boundary, you need to put a wire. Since we are putting the wire on the boundary, we're gonna calculate the perimeter. Perimeter, as I told you, is related with the boundary, the outer boundary. And coming to the next point, it's area. Just opposite. Area is related with the inner space, the space inside the boundary. How much space is there in a particular shape, inside a particular shape, inside a triangle? How much is the space available? That is the area. So area is related with the inner space. You see, perimeter, the outer boundary, area, inner space. And these two concepts are related to two-dimensional shapes. Now, if any one of you got such queries or doubt regarding two-dimensional shapes, you may let us know. Is the idea perimeter, outer boundary, area, inner space, is this idea clear to you? Is this idea clear to you? Now let us know in the chat box. Okay. Changing to the new slides, we come to the topic of three-dimensional shapes. You see, three-dimensional shapes. Now, three-dimensional shapes are those having length, breadth, and height. These are those shapes which you can draw on paper, but they have a three-dimensional, a height element involved. So they got a thickness, they got a height. Let me give you the list of three-dimensional shapes: cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone, hemisphere, and sphere. I'm sure you are clear about these shapes, how they actually look. For example, cube. A cube example, you can say a cube is like a dice. Dice, you say while playing Ludo, dice. Dice is actually cube in shape. If you see ice cube, the sugar cubes, these are cube in shape. Cuboid, you can see a book. A book is having a shape of cuboid. Cylinder, you can say a water bottle is a cylindrical shape. If you see a pencil which is not sharp, an unsharpened pencil is cylindrical in shape. Cone, you are well familiar, ice cream cone, having a cone shape. Sphere is like a ball. It's a ball, a circular ball with thickness. So sphere example, balls, cricket ball, tennis ball. And hemisphere is just the half of a sphere. It is just the half of a sphere. Hemisphere, I repeat, it's just the half of sphere. You can see like a bowl, katori. Katori ka shape hemisphere hota hai. Katori, the bowl is based on hemisphere shape. So, having this list of three-dimensional shapes clear, let me discuss two more ideas: surface area and volume. As I see again, surface area is the outer area. It is the area which is from the outer space available on the surface. For example, cube is having a square surface. So how much is the area on the surface? That is surface area. And volume, the inner area. So surface area is the outer concept on the outer side. Volume is the inner concept on the inner side. So you see the difference: surface area based on the outer surface area, and volume is the inner space available. How much space is there inside the solid? So we discussed the two ideas of two-dimensional, three-dimensional: area and perimeter for two-dimensional, surface area and volume for three-dimensional. So if you feel any such doubt in the 2D and 3D shapes and the concept, let us know. This idea should be clear so that we can move on to the formula zone and help us understand what are the formulas and how the formulas are applied. So let me know if you got any such doubt. Let me know. I am awaiting. The response are awaited in the chat box. So Beginning with the first idea of perimeter. As I told you, perimeter is sum of all sides. It is based on the idea we have to find out the length of outer boundary. Now let us recall the formula of every figure based on perimeter. A triangle, it goes a plus b plus c. Triangle got 3 sides, add the 3 sides, a plus b plus c. Come to parallelogram. Parallelogram, if you see, it's like a rectangle. Parallelogram and rectangle both are same. The difference is that rectangles is like straight. Rectangle सीधा होता है, rectangle straight होता है. Parallelogram is bit slanting. Parallelogram slanting होता है. So rectangle and parallelogram, 4 sides are there. The formula is 2 into length plus breadth. 2 into length plus breadth. The idea is that rectangle is a straight figure, सीधा खड़ा होता है. Parallelogram is slanting. Formula is same, 2 into length plus breadth. Come to next, rhombus and square. Again the idea is same. Rhombus, all sides are equal. Square, all sides are equal. You see the idea. Rhombus and square both are same. All the sides are equal. Difference is that rhombus is slanting and square is straight. You see the difference? Square सीधा खड़ा होता है, rhombus slanting होता है, टेढ़ा होता है. The formula is same, 4 into side. 4 sides are equal, 4 into side. Go for kite. The perimeter of kite, it is 2a plus 2b. So the idea is kite, it goes 2a plus 2b. That means the upper 2 side plus lower 2 sides. Coming to next, trapezium. Again it's made up of 4 sides. Add the 4 sides, 2a plus b plus c plus d. Sorry, no 2, it's a plus b plus c plus d. 4 sides are added. And coming to the last circumference of circle, it is 2 pi r. 2 into pi into r. You remember the value of pi is 22 upon 7. The value of pi is 22 upon 7. Now changing the slide, you can see I have given you the handmade pictures of the shapes: triangle, parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, square, kite, trapezium and circle. You can see the proper markings are there. In the triangle, 3 sides, A, B, C. You see the base and height. In parallelogram, you see length, breadth. Again, the straight line is the height. Come to rectangle, you see length and breadth, the same idea. Coming to rhombus and square, I told you all the sides are equal. So each side is equal. Square is straight, rhombus is slanting. Coming to the kite, see the picture. It is upper 2 sides are equal and lower 2 sides are equal. Trapezium, you see 4 sides. And finally, circle based on circumference, 2 pi r. So having the formula of perimeter clear, we have seen the diagrams also. Now if you feel any such doubt, let us know. Now moving on to the next concept, the concept of area, which is related to the inner space. Now coming to the new slide, area, you can see on the screen I have given the formula. Area, it's a concept for the inner space. Recalling the formula, area of triangle. Now you must repeat the formulas with me in your mind. Area of triangle, half into base into height. Area of parallelogram, base into height. Area of rectangle, length into breadth. Area of rhombus, base into height, or half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. Area of square, side into side. Area of kite, half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. And area of trapezium, half into sum of parallel sides into height. And again, area of circle, the last formula, area of circle, it goes pi r square. Pi r square, where pi is having the value of pi is 22 upon 7. So altogether we listed the formula of areas, the 2-dimensional shapes, triangle, parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, square, kite, trapezium and circle. The formulas are done with the areas. Now if you got any such query with regard to area, please let us know. Now, having the concept of two-dimensional finished, we're gonna move to three-dimensional shapes, the 3D shapes. Coming to 3D shapes. Now coming to the new slide, you see on the screen, it is visible cuboid. Again I say cuboid is a three-dimensional shape having length, breadth and the height. As you see in the figure, the length is there, the breadth is there, which is called width. The breadth is called width and the height is there. Now let's go for the formula. As I told you, we will see two concepts: surface area for the outer and volume for the inner. So total surface area, again there are three formulas given: 6 face, 4 face and 5 face. Now 6 face, what happened? Cuboid is having total 6 faces. Cuboid के 6 faces होते हैं. How? Up and down, left and right, front and back. Once again, up and down. 2 left and right, 2 front and back. 6 faces are there. Now let's see if you want to paint the 6 faces. TSA, total surface area. The formula is 2LB plus BH plus HL. Again I repeat, 2LB plus BH plus HL for the 6 faces. Coming to the next area, 4 faces, lateral surface area. If you want to paint only 4 faces, up and down, you are leaving. You do not want to paint the up and down area. The formula is lateral surface area, LSA, 2H, L plus B. 2H, L plus B. H is the height, L is the length, B is the breadth. Now see this idea, lateral surface area is used when you want to paint the area. In a room there are 4 walls. So if you want to find area of 4 walls, we will use 2H, L plus B. Area of 4 walls, 2H, L plus B. Area of 4 walls. Coming to next, open surface area. Now again it's a concept based on cuboid having 5 faces. Having 5 faces. So 4 are there. Already 4 is there. 2H, L plus B. You need to add 1 more plus LB. Already 4 faces are there. 2H, L plus B. 4 faces. For 1 extra, you will add plus LB. So we got the area based on 6 face, 4 face, 5 face. Based on faces. That is the outer side we are talking about. Now coming to the volume, the inner. Now volume is same. L into B into H. Length into breadth into height. So whatever it is open or closed, 6 face, 4 face or 5 face, the volume will be same. L into B into H. And coming to the next slide, moving on to cube, which is almost similar to cuboid only. Cuboid is like quite broad. We got LBH, but in cube all the sides are equal. In cube all the sides are equal. You see total surface area in cube, I'm talking about cube, all the sides are equal. 6 into side square. 6 into side square for TSA. LSA, lateral surface area, it goes 4 into side square. 4 into side square, because we are talking about 4 faces. For open surface area, 5 faces, 5 into side square. You see the idea is that in cube every face is square. In cube every face is square. So for total surface, 6 into side square, 4 into side square lateral and 5 into side square open surface area. And coming to the last, the inner space, the inside volume, side into side into side. You have to multiply the side 3 times, side into side into side. So you got the basic formula concept related to cuboid and the cube. Now let me again ask you if you still got any such queries, because today we are discussing the formula basic. We are discussing theoretical concept. Tomorrow's session we are going to discuss the questions. So before we start the questions, we need the idea of formula, how the formulas actually work. Got any query? Let us know in the chat box. Okay, now coming to a new shape, a new slide. It's coming to cylinder. You see cylinder, the shape is visible to you. This shape is having a circular top, a circular bottom. You see ऊपर से भी circle है, नीचे से भी circle है. And there is a height. There is a height. अब यहाँ पर we will see 3 different parts: upper circle, lower circle and the middle area. You see the upper circle, if you see the formula area of top, the area of top is pi r square. It is a circle. The upper part is a circle, pi r square. Again, the bottom part is also a circle, pi r square. And the middle part is a straight part. It is the curved surface. The middle part is called curved surface. Formula 2 pi r h. So once again, I recall the three formulas. The upper part is a circle, pi r square. Lower part is a circle, pi r square. Middle part is called curved surface. The middle part is curved surface. Formula 2 pi r h. Sorry for the inconvenience. The middle formula 2 pi r h. Now if you find the total surface area, you have to add all this figure, upper and lower and the middle portion. Pi r square, up and down, 2 pi r square, and the lower and upper portion and lower portion added together. The upper portion pi r square, lower portion also pi r square. We get 2 pi r square, and the middle portion is the 2 pi r h. So the total surface area 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. So this is the concept of cylinder. Upper part pi r square, lower part pi r square. It's a circle, and the middle part 2 pi r h. Add the values, you get total surface area 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. Now last, the volume. Again I repeat, it's the inner concept. Volume is inside the cylinder, how much space is there. The formula is pi r square h. Pi r square h. That's the inner space. Now, having the cylinder concept clear, if you got such queries, let us know. If you got any doubt in the cylinder concept with the area and volume, let us know. You can zoom your screen to see the formulas clearly. It will be quite compatible if you zoom your screen. I await your response. Okay then. Okay. Moving on to the next shape, we bring you the cone. It is the same ice cream cone which we have. The cone shape. Now let us zoom the screen and see how the figure actually made up of. You see, it's a cone. The bottom we have radius, we have height, and L is also there. It is the slant height. L is there, which is the slant height. So we can say a cone has three parts. Radius is there, height is there, and a slanting part called L, slant height. So it got three parts: radius, height, and slant height. Now coming to the formulas, if you find the curved surface area which is related to the upper portion, the triangle shaped portion, the upper part of cone which is triangular, if you find the area of cone, the curved surface area I am talking, the curved surface area, then the curved surface area which is given by the triangle shape, the formula goes pi r l, pi 22/7, r for radius, L for slant height. Now come to the base area. You see base, the bottom is a circle. The bottom part is a circle and it goes pi r square. So once again, the triangle part is pi r l, the bottom part is pi r square. Putting the values together, we got total surface area pi r l plus pi r square. If you take pi and r common, pi r l plus r will be the total surface area. So let me brief you once again. The triangle part is called curved surface area, pi r l. The bottom part is called circular base, pi r square. Add the two values, pi r l plus pi r square. We got the value. Now come to the last concept, the volume. The volume of cone. As I say, it's the inner concept. The formula is 1/3 pi r square h. Now I take you to the back session. Just memorize once again. Formula of cylinder. Cylinder was pi r square h and cone is 1/3 pi r square h. One cylinder is equal to 3 cone. One cylinder is equal to 3 cones. One cylinder is equal to 3 cones. So the formula is 1 by 3 pi r square h. The cone is 1/3 the cylinder. Okay. Now, having discussed the portion of cone, if you would like to ask something, please let us know in the chat box. Okay, now moving on to the new shape, which is given as a sphere. As I told you, a sphere is a circular ring. It's a circle only, but it has thickness. It has thickness. It's a sphere. You see, Earth is a sphere, orange, cricket ball, tennis ball, all these are sphere only. Now kindly zoom your screen and check the formula. Surface area, the sphere is fully goal. Sphere is fully curve. So total surface area, there is only one formula. Total surface area 4 pi r square. The formula is 4 pi r square. You can see one sphere is made up of 4 circles. One sphere is made up of 4 circles. So one circle pi r square, 4 circle 4 pi r square. That's the total surface area of sphere. Now again, if you want to find out the inner volume, it goes 4 by 3 pi r cube. Volume 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube, the volume. Clear? Is it clear now? Then please let us know. We got two ideas: surface area of sphere and volume of sphere. Okay, now coming to half of sphere, the new slide, hemisphere. We discussed hemisphere, which is half. As you see in the diagram, I have made two parts, which is half of semicircle. You see, curved surface area, it is given 2 pi r square. Half of sphere, 2 pi r square. And if you want to add the bottom area or the base area, you will get total surface area 3 pi r square. You see the difference? The curved surface area 2 pi r square. If you include the bottom portion also, it will be 3 pi r square, the total surface area. And coming to the formula of volume, it is half of sphere. So it will be 2 by 3 pi r cube. For sphere, it is 4 by 3. For hemisphere, it is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Remember, volume is cube. Okay, so that's the portion of the sphere concluded. Now, if you got any such queries with first hemisphere, let us know. You can see the formula, zoom your screen and let us know if you got any query or any such doubt there. Okay, now coming to the today's concept conclusion and knowledge booster funda. As we discussed today, the surface area and volume. Now let us see how those two ideas actually work. Using the concept of surface area, we can find out area to be painted or covered for the outer surface. I am telling again and again, surface area is used when outer surface, the outer wall is to be painted or covered. So surface area, we can find out the outer space. Second, using the concept of volume, we can find out the inner space available inside the solid. So volume is related to the inside space. You can determine the capacity. If you want to know how much water is there in the tank, it is volume. If you want to paint the tank, it is surface area. So we bring the difference: surface area for outer side, painting and covering; volume for the inner side, to know the capacity of the container. So we come to the conclusion of today's class, and once again we thank you for the same, for being a part of today's session. All India Management Students Community Skill India Initiative brings you the competition preparation classes. If you got any such queries, let us know at the WhatsApp number which is given there on your screen. So now it's time you can have an interaction with us. If you got any such queries, you may let us know.